Hey, what's up, everyone? Dragon back again with another edition of the Kaiju commentary. On this one, we're watching 1972's Daigoro versus Goliath. Hang on, this one's a bit rough. As always, when you see this Toho logo appear on your screen, that is your cue to start listening to us. So we're gonna kick things off in three, two, one. Hello, and welcome to another edition of the Kaiju commentary. Today we are watching 1972's Daigoro versus Goliath.
I can't do that name fast.
Yeah.
Daigoro versus Goliath. I don't know if you
Kind of a dumb movie.
can tell. That's what I've heard.
Just
Oh
just,
no,
just,
chanting children is the beginning.
just trying to be real with you guys. So yeah, this is
I'm scared.
this is kind of a weird one. It is essentially kind of coming in at the tail end of the Showa era. And in a lot of ways has a lot in common with a bit of the Gamera movies from this time period, where it's very kid-centric and it's very, very clearly marketed to children. Although I would say that I find this movie more entertaining than the Showa Gamera films. Hey, it's the Rocketeer. So yeah, my thought for this movie is that towards this point, Toho is starting to take Godzilla back in a slightly more mature direction, not full-on early Showa era, but it was appealing to perhaps maybe, I mean, still kids for sure are loving it, but also now designing these movies in a way where teenagers and adults could watch them too and not feel like they were, sitting through just a kids movie.
Jesus.
I know, right? But with that said, the market of children was still a profitable one, and one that Toho naturally didn't want to just relinquish. So I kind of feel that maybe this film was made in a response to that, where they gave them the freedom to kind of
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Oh.
Why is it like an otter that got stung by bees?
Oh, it'll get better. But yeah, so I basically think that they decided, let's take Godzilla back in a slightly more mature direction, and to kind of compensate for that, we'll make, this.
Should they have, though?
but why though?
Oh, dear
there you go.
God.
Well, for all of you folks out there who hate it when the movie takes too long to get to the monster, be careful what you wish for.
What am I seeing right now? What the fuck? Is he like a weird zoo animal?
As you can see, his arms and legs are in fact ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh, Jesus Christ, even his neck. Wait, is that supposed to be his hand right there?
Yes.
In the foreground? Sorry, bud, you gotta starve. Jesus, his eye looks so bad.
Yeah. Kind of interesting right off the bat, they're establishing that, this monster exists.
What is he supposed to be, though?
He's a really bad suit, I think.
Yeah. Like, why is he ribbed for pleasure? What's that?
For pleasure.
Where is he going? What is this thing?
Well, he is just really despondent.
Is that like a shower?
So right off, it's kind of like Gamera in the sense where, he's just there and everyone knows about him.
Yeah, but at least Gamera, like...
had an origin story.
Yeah, there's like a thing. I'm like, what the fuck is this thing? It doesn't even look like a thing. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, it looks like a thing.
Gamera looked like a turtle?
I mean...
I like how the title is Great Deadly Monster Battle. Daigoro versus Goliath. Great kid's name. Deadly Battle.
Deadly
It's
Battle.
great.
I know as a child I would appreciate it.
2 million yen. Holy, that would have been a fuck ton of money back then. I mean, it's still a lot, but...
What would be, roughly, what would you say would be like now?
I don't even know. I mean, obviously it depends on the conversion rate. I'm going to look it up right now.
Oh, good, we got music.
That's not a good thing.
It's kind of strange because it almost kind of feels like Toho is almost taking a page out of Dai's playbook a little bit. Again, I feel this movie is more entertaining. I mean, Gamera is inherently cooler, but I think the execution of this film is better than the Gamera films. Mainly because the Gamera films feel very uneven. You'll have a moment where it's a movie that's clearly meant for kids, and then Gamera stabs, Jiger in the head.
I like how he also has a song for himself. So apparently it's $18,232, but still.
Shit.
That's a good amount of money.
I'll take that money.
I know.
Which is, you see what I'm saying? Like the whole thing with the
that's
music,
today's
it's very Gamera-esque.
Yeah.
But again, Gamera was... Like, again, I think... But Gamera was very much placating to the children's market. That was their thing. And again, Toho... Again, I keep saying it, but after...
Why is it saying... Daigoro lost his mother, one of the lyrics. That's terrible.
Yeah, he's like an orphan. That's like his... So you get the
an
backstory.
Orphan, whatever he is.
Yeah, an orphan, whatever he is. Yeah. Maybe he didn't lose his mother so much as his mother lost him.
I know.
On purpose.
Jesus, he just looks like he's gonna murder somebody with that bike. He's gonna
Well, if it's like the Gamera movies, that would be the tone.
See?
We'd be long overdue for someone getting their head ripped off. Well, no, that's only in the other
Wait,
monsters.
how did he suddenly fly and now he's not flying? I'm gonna need a little consistency, guys.
Oh! And then he died.
Yikes.
Now it feels like a Gamera movie.
How is that happening? Is he falling or is he supposed to be...
I don't know. There's just some things in this world I do not waste precious brain power trying to figure out.
Wait, so he had a parachute on?
Yeah, I guess as one would.
Yikes. Fucking head wrap.
Gee, did you just smack her?
I think so.
Yeah,
Jesus.
damn.
Wow.
Ow, Jesus. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck this guy.
Oh. Wow. Yikes. I'll be sure to return the favor one day.
Yeah.
Holy...
I stab you in the chest. Yeah, jeez, okay, wow.
Jesus Christ.
What the hell? This...
She's a terrible nurse. Why is she stopping him?
Jesus Christ, somebody drag this guy out back and shoot him. That is a curious nurse outfit, though.
I know. Why is there an apple on it?
Why is it the way it is? It's kind of like a fetish outfit. I feel like if you go to certain establishments and you know what to ask for via code word, I will have the sour apple, you'll get a lovely young woman such as this wearing this outfit. I mean, she won't wear it for very long, hence, the sour apple, but I'm just saying.
You tell him, sister.
See, why does his face do that? Why does his face adopt that state? That's so unfortunate.
Well, I don't think it's just happening. I think he's doing it on purpose.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, in terms of the character, I feel like a baseball bat to it would fix it.
Yeah.
Or at least improve
it. Well, I think it's supposed to be
Again,
he's got one of those stomach warmers on. It looks like.
Yeah, what is that? That's a bad look.
A weird stomach warmer thing. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to go under your clothes. Maybe? I don't know. This looks like he's token up right there.
He's like, even I can't get through my own movie without being high.
But again, what is he that he's growing? Like, I wish they would just kind of.
Again, it's very much a Gamera type thing where it's so funny. 'Cause usually we watch Gamera movies. We're always talking about like what Toho's doing, and how they're doing it essentially better. And now it's just strange. We're watching this, and it's Toho produced film.
What is that? Oh, that's his foot.
And now we're kind of like, yeah, they're trying to be a little Gamera.
Well, that's not very nice. I like how it snores. Wow! That's terrible! Children's movie. It'd be great if he starved to death or fucking poisoned him. What the fuck?
Yeah, but you gotta remember, too, like, other countries in America, we coddle kids way too much.
I know.
And even back
I have to say, that's a pretty good effect.
Yeah, well, it's Toho. At the end of the day, there is still a budget here. But, yeah, even back in the day, American standards, they were a lot
Jesus,
more lax.
that's terrifying.
I know. They are today, but especially back then, other countries, there was a lot more things you could do that were still considered kid appropriate.
What the fuck?
I feel he would look a lot more adorable if this was animated.
Yeah.
Like, if you kind of gave this maybe a bit of the Ghibli treatment. Is it Ghibli or Ghibli?
I don't know. I always say Ghibli, but I've heard either.
Yeah. But again...
You know what he kind of looks like? He kind of looks like the Moomins. Just ribbed for your pleasure.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, I wonder if that's kind of what he's supposed
He's
to be
like a
based off of.
sex shop Moomin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's what he's there for.
I know Moomins were pretty big in Japan, too, for a while. What? Is that him? Oh, no, that's... What? What happened? I looked at my phone for 2 seconds to show you Moomins, and
It was
then
like
this
a
happened.
flashback.
Oh, okay. I was like, is this just happening? Like...
And now it feels like a kaiju movie all of a sudden.
That thing looks way cooler.
I know.
Why can't that be the main character?
Why can't we watch this movie?
Yeah.
Can we? Is this like a choose your own adventure kind of movie? Can I choose this adventure?
Dude, he's awesome.
Look at that fabulous hair.
I know.
That might be the mom. It's his mom.
Wait, that's
the mother.
Daigoro's mom?
Yeah.
Man.
Daigoro.
Daigoro.
But look how cool this looks, actually.
Okay, so he clearly didn't take after his awesome mother. Look at the boobs! She's got little boobs, kind of. She's amazing.
Wow, this looks really, really cool.
Yeah, it does. I want just this movie.
Yeah, seriously.
Fuck the rest of this movie.
And why does her face look so dramatically different from his?
I know.
He's got like a potato face, and she's got
I would have abandoned him too.
Like, look at this. But again, remember Toho, so even look at the budget. Just for this, look at this budget.
I know.
This looks good. This looks like a legit...
Dude, that suit is so cool, though. Why can't that just be a monster that fights Godzilla at some point?
I mean, look at all this. This is awesome. And then it's going to cut back to our actual movie. It's going to be so disheartening. But that's the thing. Even this suit looks like it's made better than...
That's what I mean. Like, it looks cool. Like, her face is... I guess she is kind of ribbed.
Yeah, but it's more proportioned out.
Yeah, she's not just like a big fat sack.
They're also... The ribbing is less exaggerated.
Yeah.
The one time the military is actually effective, I guess. Huh.
We need another rocket.
Wow, this is a very different take on the Baby Moses story.
I was just thinking that.
Hell, if this is the story, I might actually be religious.
So maybe we need to look at this as they should have made a sequel. I mean, maybe, who knows? Maybe he'll hit puberty, but I'm like...
Sequel? Can we get a prequel, please? And thank you.
Oh, dear God.
What is that? Like, that looks worse than Minya.
I know.
That's one thing Toho could never get right in the show era. Baby Kaiju. Like, they were just looked like pure nightmare fuel. Ugh.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, they wouldn't get the Baby Kaiju thing down till the Heist era.
It's so scary.
Drown it.
Fucking burn it.
Drown it.
Oh my god. No. I'm like, okay, here's my thing. In their eyes,
Yeah.
I'm just kind of like, you just saw the mom and how terrifying and awesome
Yeah, they
she
would
was.
kill this thing.
Yeah.
Especially that it's trying to eat you right now. This thing would not be allowed to
That's
live.
the thing. Maybe we just need to wait for him to hit puberty. Or maybe the men are just inherently ugly in this race. the men kaiju.
He kind of looks like Homer Simpson if he was a kaiju.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Don't!
Jesus Christ.
So dumb.
Oh, yikes. Seriously, at least if they made the face like the mom's face looked so cool.
And it's also...
He's got, like, stupid hippo potato face.
This movie's just gonna be us hating on him, like, the whole time.
He's so ugly.
But here's...
Like, not even ugly cute.
Well, here's my thing. It's interesting. I mean, maybe he doesn't have hair yet because he's young, but it's interesting for, like, the sexual dimorphism. Like, it's the female that had, like, the big flowy mane. You would think if only one of them was...
horns. He doesn't even have horns. I guess he's got little nubs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But he's just...
You are not... Yes, you're also not welcome in this movie. Please go.
Did I cock block again?
Yeah, this is now present day. He has, like, whiskers now, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Again, unless they were just trying to imply that the males look radically different than the females.
What is that sound? Oh, that is so uncomfortable to hear.
Ooh.
Ew.
What are you?
It just sounds like he's gonna fucking shit himself. Oh.
Look how offended that guy looks. Well, I never. Again, it's not even a well-made suit, I'm kind of surprised. Because if one thing Toho could do, even the Gamera suit, as kind of dumbish with the Gamera. I mean, Gamera wasn't that dumb, but it was still a well-made suit. There was a lot of detailed work in it. That's my thing. It's kind of strange that I don't know, that the kaiju in this film, with the exception of the mom, who we see for like 3 minutes, you know, is not... I don't know. I feel... I get it. It's clearly not a priority film for Toho. But I feel they could have... I don't know.
Well, and again, I'm just like... Why would they be trying to save this monster if it's just gonna grow up to be like its mom?
Well, I mean, they're hoping it's not gonna be... Again...
Even that little drawing on that poster is cuter than the actual thing.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. If this was maybe animated, this design might have been more effective.
And then you see, like, the thing on the bus thing they're on, and that's terrifying.
Yeah. I feel, honestly... It's not a bad... I mean, it's a cute little kids movie, okay. But I feel that this movie could have been a lot more passable for, like, a wider audience, I guess, if the monster designs were a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like, you could make him cute without making him, like, hideous or dumb look. Yeah, I guess I think that's my thing. If you just make him look a bit more aesthetically... Oh, okay. Well, here's your brawl for your kids' movie. Jeez.
And they're just watching.
Whoa, jeez. Turn into a Bruce Lee movie.
Wow.
Yeah. So this movie, yeah, I don't know. This movie is just kind of like...
Yes, take my my crutch. Thank you. I didn't need that or anything.
Yeah, this movie is just kind of like what it is. It's just kind of like...
Why is he just acts perpetually drunk? Okay.
Like, a lot of what they're going for, I don't think they're pulling... Again, you know, we give shit to the Gamera films from this time period, but for all but again, if you were a kid in Japan at the time, you probably loved those movies. They, you know, they were what they were, and they were made for who they were made for. I kind of feel like Toho's trying to do that with this, but again, I don't mind a massive brawl in the middle of the streets in a movie, but I'm just saying, if I was an executive, I'm thinking, okay, we need to make this a kids movie. That wouldn't be my. But I say that, but then anime back in the day, you could middle of the afternoon turn on TV and you would just see blood and nudity and sex. It's like, oh, I miss the 90s.
So wait, I think that guy's just his pants are super high. I thought he had like one of those waist, like belly warmer things, but I'm pretty sure he just got crazy high pants.
He's like Steve Urkeling it.
I don't know if you can call it that, but
He needs the suspenders. And it seems like the kids are being used sparingly too.
mm-hmm.
They're there, but they're there when they need to be. Oh, good.
Here
I know what you're probably thinking. You know, we've gone a long time without some music here. Sure could go for another jam. Well, worry not.
It's just like a weird lullaby, apparently.
Again, it's just so strange when you see the backstory with his mom. It's just like... It just felt like, why couldn't they have just made that movie? Well, I guess they're trying to make a kids movie, but I'm just like... But then you see that scene, you're like, but then why make a kids movie? That's so much better. But again, I don't think Toho wanted to relinquish that market just so easily. I think they still wanted to try to, bleed a couple more yen out of it before it was truly done.
So here's a question. What is he anyways that they have to raise money?
Well, I think it's like they make like a habitat for him, it's like, just give him, because again, he's big, and they saw big his mom was, so thinking, okay, he's going to probably at least get that size, so they want to make sure he's got enough room on his own. Also, if he does decide to go apeshit one day, he's on an island, I guess, and because he can be killed by rockets. Little hussy. Fucking bitch. Oh, shit.
Wow. Fucking cold-blooded.
I'm surprised you didn't just smack her, too.
Oh, Jesus. I would run, too.
It's the Gammer Squad. What the
Holy
fuck?
Shit.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Yeah, I would run, too. Holy crap.
What is this movie?
Yeah.
He falls, they tear him apart.
It's kind of the feel that I was getting. Beethoven!
Cujo.
Oh.
This is kind of just to show you how well-adjusted one of our childhood's words. You see
Childhoods?
our child, we're growing up, like, you see a St. Bernard, you're like, oh my god, it's Beethoven! Me, I'm like, Cujo.
Hey. You know what?
I had a rough
Okay.
and tumble youth.
Oh, no. What? Where is this?
I don't know what's more sudden, the fact there's a white kid in this movie, or his smile.
Oh, God. Oh,
What is this place? No!
Don't
No!
go! Don't go! Stop! Stop now. Turn back. This is like fucking Hansel and Gretel shit right here. Except instead of candy, it's creepy robotics. Oh my god.
So they really are pulling a Gamera, because, and I'm not even joking, because they have a Western kid here.
I know.
So I'm going to be honest with you guys, I've only watched this movie once before, so I don't remember.
Who could blame you?
Well, when I first saw... Well, I mean, and again, I try to make a point of seeing all Kaiju movies and shows that I could, because obviously, but, not all of them are gems, so there were a few that, I wasn't in any hurry to revisit, this being one of them.
Yeah.
But my point is, I can't remember if this kid is speaking English and they dub him in Japanese the way they did with some other Western
What the fuck? Oh my god, is this like the fairy tale where he can't stop dancing and he's gonna dance till he dies?
We can only hope. But yeah, I don't know if the kid's actually speaking Japanese or he's speaking English and they just dub him like they did like in other films with Western actors.
Oh, that was terrifying. How are shoes an invention? Why are they magic?
And why does he dress like a 10-year-old boy?
Yeah. Like, oh, jeez. That's weird and kind of uncomfortable.
It's a good shot, though. But...
Yeah. So are they supposed to be like speed shoes?
Is that a composite? I can't tell.
Yeah, and it's not only that, it's like...
It's done kind of well, though.
I'm just like, what is this movie? Did you just get a bunch of children together and then have them come up with something and you just shoved it all in there like a weird...
Again, right now, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't know what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know what any of this is. I don't know what any of this means.
Is he just crazy?
I feel like you're about to take a shit right there.
Yeah. Are you sure you don't have a funeral?
There's a nutty professor vibe going on.
I'm just baffled. Like, what was that whole thing? Like, does he actually think he's gonna be able to invent magic shoes? And this guy. Why do you do this to me?
Why do I do this to myself? God, can you just not make the dumbest faces in the world? Every time he makes that face, every time this character, every time he makes a face in this movie, I'm just thinking a crowbar could fix that.
Jesus. I think... Oh God, I'm so uncomfortable by this. I
think you feel a little too high. Yeah, see, I don't know. The movie is just so kind of like... It feels loosely strung together. Like, I guess individual scenes are okay, but like, there's nothing kind of before or after them that kind of like... coherently hold together.
So is he an alcoholic? I mean, he was acting pretty drunk. Are you just gonna steal that? What?
Yeah, the irony is the Kaiju stuff is the most coherent stuff.
They decided to shrink him? How can you just decide to shrink him? Are you gonna starve him to death? I mean, I guess they are, but... Oh my God. Why wouldn't they do this to begin with? They were so worried about him growing.
Like I was gonna say, they saw his mom, how big she was.
This movie.
Again, it kind of came at a weird time because again, the show era was winding down. We don't have that much left. 75 will be the end of it. But again, the other films were starting to be mature a little bit more. I mean, the Gamera films were done until 1980, which so it's just kind of strange because it's again, I think this movie kind of represented more or less like, okay, we're gonna see if there... Jesus Christ, we're gonna see if there's a...
Why does it sound like a fucking gremlin?
Yeah, I don't... yeah, so...
Like, again, that wasn't even cute. It was just terrifying.
Again, it kind of feels more or less like a... whatever, fuck it.
Yeah.
I'm done trying to make sense of it. I'm just gonna sit back and
So you're just
go
gonna
on
jump
for the
off?
ride.
What would you do if he just jumped off?
Clap. In your kid's movie.
I know, right? He's like, I have a thirst. Oh, wow, that was actually a cool effect, though.
Again, it's weird because there's some great effect shots in this movie.
What the fuck? Just drop. Oh. Yay. Oh. Wait, he's married? How did that happen? And she's attractive.
Statistics. Well, maybe it's the only part of him we haven't seen that,
He fell asleep sitting up. It's a terrible sound.
Antigro.
Is he gonna drink it?
There's some serious, animal rights issues here.
I know.
Now here's my thing. Okay, they're going to suppress his growth. Now, does that mean they're going to kind of like...
That's the thing. I'm like, are they saying they don't want him to get bigger? They made it sound like they're literally trying to shrink him.
Let's say, are they trying to just keep him from getting to a certain size, or are they trying to actually suppress his maturation? You know what I mean? Like, will he still become an adult, just won't be as large? Or is he going to be, like, you know, stuck as a...
It sounds like they want him just to stay the size he is,
juvenile.
if not somehow actually shrink him.
Well, it's like, okay, let's say when I was, 10 years old, and I was probably like, I don't know.
He's like, I'm a man with purpose.
But I don't know, when I was 10, I was probably like 5'4" or something. So does that mean, I would still look the way I do now, but I would just be 5'4" still? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm confused. Are they going to stop him from growing up, or just stop him from growing?
So why are they feeding him that kind of food? Like, just...
Carbo load.
His belly makes me really uncomfortable. I know it's supposed to look like he's just, like, starving, I guess, because it's saggy and creepy looking. God, even his hands are creepy. Look at his hands.
Yeah, I guess I just don't get the vibe they were going for.
No,
with him.
he's, like, there's literally not a single cute thing about him. It's like, fuck this. Some big ass bread, though.
Make a hell of a hoagie with that thing.
Jesus.
Those sounds he makes.
Oh, I guess he was dumb enough to believe that.
Again, the compositing is done pretty well. Again, there's a lot of good examples of what Toho does right in this movie. I just don't understand why the suits weren't made better. Or
his suit. The mom looked badass. Oh my god. Why was he crying? Why did he have a single tear going down his face?
Maybe he sensed us and felt our feelings watching this movie. And yet, I still like it more than the Gamera movies. Go figure.
Yeah.
Please do, because I guess it's because as a kid's movie, it's... Well, honestly, maybe too, because it's not focusing just on the kids. Like, there's kids.
Yeah.
This is a kids movie that has kids in it, but the adults are still the primary, protagonists in the film. You know what I mean? Even if they act kind of goofy and more childlike, they're still, I don't know. Again,
How do
maybe
they not know about the fucking giant monster that everyone's talking about right now? How?
I don't know, and I don't get why he suddenly cares so much.
Why are his pants that way? It was like mom pants. Would they go up? But he was like, I'm gonna take it further.
Ultra mom pants.
Yeah.
I guess I just don't get any of the... I know it's weird because I just said, oh, I like this movie better than the Gamma movies, but again, I'm complaining. I guess my thing is I don't get anybody's kind of like motivation for anything. I don't get this guy. He's like a violent asshole, and now he suddenly cares about this monster that everyone's always known about.
I know. Except for his wife and whoever this guy is, apparently. Also, his shirt makes me so uncomfortable. Why are his shirts all that low?
Again, it's just random because it's like I don't know. The story just kind of feels. It's a movie that feels about a lot of I feel like it's about a lot of different things. Yet it feels like it's about nothing at all.
I know.
Like I don't. I think the film should have focused more on like the raising of Daigoro and just kind of make it more about that because again. And this is when the abuse starts.
Yeah, that's a lot better than feeding him. It's beautiful.
Check out that hat.
Wait, is that supposed to be for him or for her? Why did he put it on?
That's hers.
Wow, you're an asshole. You're a fucking drunkard. Oh my god. What? Ew.
I'm lost. I'm done. Like I'm watching this movie as I'm sure those of you who are watching it with
Okay,
us
well,
right
here's
now
my
and
thing.
are probably just as yeah.
This is supposed to be
I don't know
kid's
who this
movie.
movie. I
right? Like, what kid would be entertained by this
well,
stuff?
again, I don't think Toho knew how to make this movie. For better or for worse, Dai kind of had this formula down pat. And as, adults, we may not like those kind of movies, but they functioned as what they were supposed to. You know what I mean? Again, if you were like a 5-year-old kid at the time watching the Gamma movies, you probably thought they were the greatest things ever, you know what I mean? But it feels like this movie, like, it's trying to be a kid's movie like that, but then I can't tell if he's speaking English or...
So here's my thing. So they just have this thing, and I'm like, so is it just this one guy entering? Because otherwise, wouldn't somebody else won already?
I don't think they really gave it that much thought.
They're just like, he needs somehow an excuse to make money fast for the monster? Hey, it's technically rain. Just cold.
A little sign. Yeah. Again, I think Toho was just trying... But again, they lean sometimes too heavy than the more adult... Again, it's... I don't know, it's...
Like creepy, weird song playing in the background.
You know what he kind of looks like to me? I've been trying to figure it out, and it just kind of hit me.
Oh, did they cheat? What the hell?
I don't know. That's the thing. They'll just do stuff, or they'll just introduce something.
Yeah, but
and they don't explain it. I don't know. Like they don't explain anything really. That's the thing. Things just kind of happen.
So you're trying to teach children that cheating's okay?
Well, no, that's not. It's again, the movie will just do something, introduce something as conceptually into the narrative, and then it doesn't really explain.
So they just give away 2 million yen each week, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know. Again, it was kind of the last time Toho did something like this, so... Yeah, because after this movie, Toho did a Godzilla vs. Gigan, so... yeah. Again, I think that's really what it boiled down to. They didn't really want to do this with the Godzilla franchise, so they, wisely so, created something different, So I don't fault them. I think this was the smart way to do it. If you're going to try to tap this market, don't do it with Godzilla, even though then you will have, like, Godzilla vs. Megalon, which is a bit more lighthearted.
What? So that was supposed to cheat and make rain for him, I guess. It just failed.
They can't all be winners, folks.
Certainly not.
Funny, this not him, but
he just murders him. What?
The actor right there sitting in the background of the yellow chair. He appears later on in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah in 1991.
Mm-mm.
I think they're just finally realizing it's snowing out there.
What the fuck?
No, folks, your eyes do not deceive you. You are watching this movie.
But why? Why?
Oh.
A thunder snowstorm? Why don't we get those?
Toho always did weather really well for their miniatures.
Mm-hmm.
There's the walk I was telling you about, by the way. Wait for it. See, you'll see it again. He's got himself a strut. So yes, as the title would suggest,
there is a deadly monster battle.
And now he sounds awesome, by the way. But yes, there is another monster in this film.
I wish it was his mom. I wish she'd come beat him up.
Check out that walk.
Is he supposed to be intimidating?
Yeah, he's trying to...
You just been kicking...
But that's my point. Look, this is shot really well. That's a great shot. The effects, the lighting, it's just the suit is what kills it because it looks so ridiculous. If he looked a bit more like played it straight in the design, all this would be really cool.
I would even forgive the stupid ass body if his face looked cool. But his face.
You see all this. The movie becomes actually better from this point on. Like it starts to play it more like a kaiju film, and again, there's a lot of great effects in this movie. It's just the suits I feel that are. I know I keep saying it, but it's weird because you have a very cheap looking suits, but they're shot very well.
I know.
Like the cinematography in the film is pretty damn good. Even though, like stuff like this here.
Mm-hmm. But they're focusing on his dumbass feet.
Well, again, look how bad this
accordion
suit looks.
legs.
But look at this shot. How
I
cool
know.
this is. Like this is that's what they call a tracking shot. This is really good. But it's just problem is it's with this.
Yeah.
We're gonna get our.
I hope this is a cool monster. Please be a cool monster.
Well, he's definitely a cooler monster. The suit isn't made much better, but his
anything
design is
cooler.
better. I don't know, all this stuff here, he's designed so well. Or the shot is...
Is it a whale? It's just like a big blue whale that walks up.
We're gonna see the real culprit behind the weather now. And I like the idea of Goliath being able to kind of control the weather in that sense. It's a really cool idea for a monster, and one we don't really see that much of. We don't really see a lot of that. Like
Yeah.
Kaiju can kind of control the elements. Yeah, so he looks a lot better.
It's hard to tell what his body looks like, though.
Well,
Is he gonna get out of the water?
yeah, you'll see
A
him.
cold-looking monster, isn't he?
I mean, he still kind of suffers some of the cheapness, but aesthetically, I feel
Yeah, his design is way better already. Even the suit looks better. Oh, okay. Well, why is he like... Oh.
It's his arms. He's got Rock'em Sock'em robot arms. That.
Okay.
Oh.
Did he just hurt himself trying to be intimidating? With his saggy belly?
That walk.
He's walking with purpose.
That's a no-nonsense walk right there.
He kind of makes me... The monster, the new one, kind of looks like Gabumon from Digimon. A little bit.
He does look like Gabumon.
Like, the silhouette is very similar.
Gabumon digivolved into a... Look at that, Ooh. Gabumon digivolved to Garurumon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Goliath will digivolve.
You know what? Don't get our hopes up.
Maybe they both will. Oh.
What? Okay.
Yeah, that happened.
Because he's hungry, he can't fight, he just ate.
That shit looks scary here when he's wet. See, again, if they would have made him the tip of his nose so...
Bulbous.
Yeah, that took
like a
work out of him.
potato. Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna call him, what's his name, Goliath?
Yeah.
He does have weirdly long arms, but I like the tail and the basic silhouette.
Well, yeah, for him, it's just his dumb arm. As if his arm is...
Even though I'm like, guys, you can do it in the tail effect a little better, that's pretty terrible.
Oh, you saw one of the fingers that kind of broken. Look at it.
Where?
On Goliath's right hand. You can kind of see the thing flopping around.
I didn't see it, but it's probably for the best. But yeah, I'm like, you guys can literally see where you tied the string onto his tail and you're just pulling it straight up. Like, just try a little harder, guys. Just try a little harder.
Again, I don't feel this movie ranked all that high with Toho.
Yes, run with guns. It's always a good idea. Oh. Maybe it's for the best.
Hey, he was getting too big, right? I mean, nature's way.
And now happy music.
Yep.
Now they're going to celebrate that he's dead. I don't think that's what's happening, but, you know. One could hope. Oh, Jesus.
It's just so weird, though, to see, like, a movie where, like, we actually kind of have... Essentially, he's like our pet.
Yeah.
It's like Japan has its own, like, pet kaiju, basically.
How did they drag his body to the shore? Or did he wash in somehow? So I guess Goliath just left, got bored.
I know how he feels.
Thankfully for them. I'm a kaiju doctor.
Again, I just don't get why his character cares so much.
I know. Out of the blue. If I throw food at him, maybe he'll live.
See, stuff like this is done pretty well.
Yeah. Like, I feel like his character should be the one who grew up with him or whatever. The one they were showing before that couldn't put the anti-shrinker stuff in or whatever.
Again,
I feel like his character should have been that guy because he saw Daigoro from when he was little. And now we just have the random, you know, quote-unquote funny guy trying to be the one who cares.
I love how the face here looks completely different.
I know.
Like, the muscles way too... Ironically, I think he looks better here. That's how they would have made his face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, I just...
Ew. That looks like sewage. Maybe I'll make him choke to death while he's lying backwards and can't swallow.
Again, I do like how they use kind of like life-size props, though, in this movie. Especially, well, it makes sense, too, because the...
Even though when you look at his...
Now do the right thing.
Yeah, his mouth definitely looks better there. It's not as round or bulbous, you can tell.
Yeah. I hate him.
Yeah.
I just don't like him. Ugh.
Again, I get he's supposed to be funny, but he's just not. He's irritating as fuck.
I legitimately try to give some insight when we're doing these commentaries, and I guess
sometimes there's just no insight.
Yeah, so I mean, some of these movies are way more interesting than others, but I don't know. This movie is just like, it just feels like I'm doing this just to check it off a list, which is kind of what we're doing. But I don't know. It's just, I think it's like you said too. If he had been raised or it would have worked.
Well, again, the other guy who was taking care of him this whole time would make a lot more sense to care all of a sudden, instead of this random guy who's friends with this random inventor guy who hasn't really done anything. Like, he got some money for food, which...
Maybe this movie is just so...
All I'm saying,
genius that we just don't get it.
No, I think we just should have had a lot of alcohol before we watched it.
It's really using kind of the expository dialogue, kind of like educate the children.
Yeah.
It's like we have to remember it. Oh yeah, this movie is about. See, that's the weird thing. I feel like if this was a Gamma movie,
yeah,
that would have been a kid.
I like how the child. Did you catch that? He's like, oh yeah, let's find him so we can shoot a nuclear warhead at it. Little like what 10-year-old fucking Ken here, whatever.
Well, this movie has a bit of a nuclear allegory that they're going to get into later, which is. Again, it's so random in this movie. That's the thing. It's a movie. It's kind of all over the place, and yet it's still more entertaining to me than the Gamma movie. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. At least the Gamma movies are consistent in what they are. This movie is just...
Again, at least if the movie kind of, like, it had a weird, like, a consistent story. Like, I guess it does, but, like, it's like you said, it's like a bunch of scenes that don't really seem to correlate a whole lot. They just, like, loosely have to do with each other.
Well, Daigoro is, like, the most consistent thing about it, but so whenever he's not on screen, the movie just seems to kind of come undone on the, a little bit. Like, it starts... It's like a shirt that's, like, starting to fray at the edges.
So he's gonna kill himself. Jesus Christ! Fucking beat his ass.
I know, it's like...
What the fuck? First he slapped the nurse chick. Now she's fucking...
What the hell are we watching?
Kids movie. Maybe.
Jeez, the kids can have it then. I don't want it.
I know. What are those big brown things? The balls. Why does it look like poop balls?
God, his hands are so...
Floppy.
Uncomfortable looking, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I do kind of like the idea, though, like, the government, the country is basically sponsoring him now, like... Again, this movie is interesting in that sense, where it's like the country has its very own kaiju. I think the closest we've really ever seen with that is Mechagodzilla. Or actually, no, we haven't seen it yet. Oh. We'll be seeing that soon.
See, he's the one who I feel like should have been doing all this crap.
Well, yeah.
Why is he walking like he's really, like, drunk and trying not to fall over?
Yeah, he's posturing.
Mm. Okie doke.
His form is a little off.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Jesus. It's like, I'll show you. Wait, how did it get so dirty from just that?
And why is it smoking?
I don't know. Yes, thank you.
And now back to a better movie. And now we're introducing random segues like that with like title cards.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like-
that's not the first time. They did something like that before, too.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
It's been a while, though.
Yeah. Sure feels like it, huh?
See, all this stuff. Look at this. This stuff looks great.
Yeah. Why is there not more of it?
I gotta keep asking myself. It's like, oh, I want to make this movie more for kids. What freaking kid wouldn't like this?
I know.
I was a kid, and I love this shit. That's why I'm now an adult man doing commentaries for these movies. And then shit got real. Yeah, see, now the movie's going to get really introspective. We're going to all learn something together. It's just depressing.
You're in a cemetery? What the fuck? Jesus.
You're a harshing my vibe, bro. Everyone in the background's like slitting their wrists. See, folks, this movie's about something.
Save the bees.
A little late for that.
I know. Ew. Pony.
Oh, that's great. Love it. Now it's like, oh yeah, by the way, save the planet, kids. It's like trying to cram in some kind of like moral lesson for kids in here. Like-
Yeah, sure.
Again, all these scenes on their own are not bad. This all
No.
works. It's just they don't all fit together. Like,
Mm-mm.
if the whole movie was about this would be fine. But I find myself saying that about all these scenes. Like, on their own, they're okay.
Well,
Even the weird ones.
These
But-
are better, at least, than with the drunk dude.
Well,
that's angry.
yeah, but for better or for worse, if there was a movie that was consistently around him,
Yeah.
I might not like it, but, it'd be consistent. Wood from the guy,
The weird magic shoe guy.
he was depressed about Daigoro.
yeah.
To him, like, now...
I don't even know.
They went from trying to make him want him small, now they want to make him big and strong, now they want to teach him karate. Now he's like...
Why can't you be more like that?
I know. And then there's a whole life lesson about human beings just sucking, apparently. And now we're going to teach him how to fight.
So wait, I thought you were joking. They're actually trying to teach him.
Oh, yeah, no. This is going down. This is happening.
God. That guy had the right idea. Just get drunk. Is he supposed to be laughing?
I think he's like choke or like
Oh.
coughing.
Mm.
Something in the way he looks makes me think of like Ernest.
Yeah. I see it.
I love they use that bear sound effect. They used it a lot in Godzilla. love that he's also apparently manic depressive.
I know. What the fuck is that? Is he having a stroke? What is happening? Oh, what? What the fuck? Did they know he could do that?
And then he like parkours through the air.
Oh, jeez. That wasn't terrible.
It was done well.
Was it? Thank you, even though you're the one that just sent me flying.
I like how even the film parkoured.
Yeah. Seriously though, like, did they know he could apparently breathe fire?
Well, did his mom do it?
I don't remember. I just saw explosions and her looking badass with the wind blowing her majestic hair. The fuck is that? Is that a weird baby?
Yes, please do it quickly.
Temporarily.
I love that she's like, yeah, I want to call him Goliath. Why is this guy always there?
I don't know.
Story-wise, he has no business being in this movie.
Why won't you get on the giant scary monster? She's like, let me go up your insurance policy first. Policy.
Policy.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I
Yeah.
didn't see him at first.
Well, it's kind of funny if you really look at something like that, because they're so big. If you just are kind of driving around on a boat, at first, out of the corner of your eye, you might just think it's a landmass.
Yeah.
Because it's so big.
That's what she said.
Oh.
Oh.
See, aren't we happy that this is not kids doing this mission?
Oh my god. If it was, it would be all over. I would have been like, I'm out. I'm out.
I do kind of like, though, like, he has the power to breathe fire, and the other one is, like, ice.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
I guess my confusion is, like, they said they're going to cover the horn, but why would that really affect anything? Unless
I think maybe that kind of blocks or inhibits, kind of,
that makes
or
no
prohibits,
sense
I
whatsoever.
guess.
Unless it absorbs something from, like sun rays or something, like... But being a cold monster, I'm kind of like, what would that do? Or is that just the excuse they needed?
Yeah, I think so. Here's my question. And maybe I'm expecting too much of the film by putting forth this question. But we saw in the flashback with Daigoro's mom where they killed her by firing a rocket at her. And that seemed to do the trick. Okay, well, why don't they just fire a rocket at Goliath?
You know what? You're being ridiculous right now.
Like, that would just kill him. Now it's a kid's movie. They don't want to kill the monster. They have to find a fun, clever way. Okay, that would be fine.
But this isn't fun or clever.
Yeah, but I'm saying that'd be fine if they didn't already show his mom being killed that way. So they have no problems, killing a quote-unquote bad monster in this movie on screen.
Yeah.
So my question is, why do you need to create this elaborate scheme of, like, covering up the monster's horn so that he can't use his powers, so teaching Daigoro, like, karate so he can fight? Just fire a rocket at her and be done with it. Like,
Are they gonna be on him?
they're gonna make out right there. Bless you.
Whew, thank you. Sorry.
This movie's making you sick.
A little bit.
I do like how they did this, though. They're literally just on rocks.
Yeah.
But I like how they kind of worked it in, so... You know, right here, it's basically Goliath's back. That's kind of clever.
Mm-hmm.
Saves them from having to build something.
Well, his back was all rocky.
Well, yeah, but I kind of think that's why.
Even though I'm pretty sure it was like bluish, but that's okay.
I think that's why they made his back rocky, so they could have this scene and just shoot on a landmass and just say, "Oh, it's his back."
Yeah, how would you not see that?
Well, I always say you would hear these monsters breathing.
Oh my god,
like,
I know.
again, this is all done really well. You know, I keep saying it, it's like so many great effect shots in this movie. It just seems like it's kind of wasted. But again, I think Toho was just this good at this point that, you know, even if this is meant to be a cheap throwaway movie, they had kind of mastered all these techniques. So, you know, that's why you get these really cool shots in this movie, basically.
Why did it take so long for him to do that?
There we go.
Yes, have a lot of children there, just in case, you know, you need some innocent bystanders to be murdered.
You get some backup.
So, see, they built that rocky part, so it's like...
Well, again, that way they don't have to... It's also not as big. Again, it was clever. I'm trying. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pay this movie compliments where I can. God, I fucking hate this guy so much. Like, his character serves no function to this film.
I think they were going for, like, comedic effect. They just failed miserably.
Well, that's what Daigoro's for. Look at him.
God, he's so ugly. I mean, he's pretty ugly, too, but at least he's slightly cooler.
In a like, ugly in a cool way.
But they did give him, like, they both have pig noses. Like, really badly rendered pig
Yeah.
noses. Which I'm just like, why? Why, guys? What is he doing? So he's got, like, thunder, too? Or lightning?
Apparently.
Well, I guess, remember when he showed up, it was, like, a snow thunderstorm.
Yeah, like he can control the weather.
He's so much cooler than
I know.
Daigoro. God, look at his mouth. Oh, that made me uncomfortable. What just happened? Was he supposed to have blown them away with his nose?
I think so. His breathing.
Seriously, why would that do anything? What luck? The other guy passed out somehow. Seriously, what would putting just a tiny sheet over it do?
Listen.
What does
You are
it
trying
do?
to apply logic to this movie, and I'm going to have to ask you to stop.
Why did he take his jacket off to go into the water?
So you can be more,
It's still gonna be wet.
more aerodynamic in the water? I don't know.
Are you for real, dude? Guess you're dead.
Even though he's like one of the most tolerable people in this movie.
I know. Oh my god. Oh my god. Why? Why though? Why did he just have that? And he left his pump. Oh my god. You did this to me.
Yes, I did. Yeah, it really is just his arms.
Yeah. Oh.
There you go.
I feel like they could have kicked that music in a little sooner, but Jesus.
Just handing out the business. Oh, there. Well, that...
Look how useful that was.
I know, right?
Jesus Christ, that was kind of awesome, though. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, seriously, look at those big, giant, like, clobbering time arms he's got.
It's just that you can clearly see where the actor's arms stop, and they're just floppy. Oh my gosh. It just looks like they're trying to dance really terribly.
Boom. Sped up the camera. That's funny.
It's a cool shot, though.
Yeah, no. Well, again, this movie is
It has everything. It's like, I don't know, whatever.
Again, everything surrounding the monsters is really interesting and done very effectively.
Yes, let the children run towards the fight. Just why? Why? Stop the children. Unless you're sending them in as a sacrifice.
Yeah, but the children are like the most least annoying people in this movie,
I
ironically.
know.
Yeah, I like how they staged a shot with the cemetery in the foreground.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Just body slammed him.
Fucking cheer squad. Wait, what? Okay, I guess they're back on the beach now. What just happened? Did he just give up?
Nope. He's gonna use a super move.
Jesus.
All's well that ends well, I guess, right?
Wait, is that it? Just one hit KO?
Why, do you want more?
No, can it really be over already? They're gonna let us off that easy? What would you do if they had done a crossover movie with him and Minya?
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'd have nightmares.
Yeah.
Forever.
Oh, that belly flop.
Basically, this movie, minus the tokusatsu effects, is a really good tech demo on how to shoot some of these movies. Because, again, there's a lot of great shots in here.
Yeah.
But it's just shots of things you'd rather not see.
Wow, you both fail. Ew. Not funny. Oh, that needed a title card. Thanks. What the fuck? How did they get him in that? What the fuck? Why are they saying goodbye?
Bye, Felicia.
How? How?
Look at him. He's like,
He
son
just
of a
puts
bitch.
a big fucking thumb. Or not
I know.
Up, a big...
Fuck all of y'all. He's
Oh my god.
Alright, back to being an alcoholic.
I know, look at the size of that
More
glass.
drinks, he'll start beating his wife again.
It's like they have tiny glasses for everything, but not beer.
Well, shit, after
Damn.
watching this movie, I wouldn't need a glass of beer that big.
I'll take both of those.
Yeah, I know, right? Hell,
I'll just
leave...
take that bottle.
I was gonna say, yeah, just leave the bottle. Leave the bottle, turn off all the lights, and
naturally
leave
she
the
gets
room.
a tiny one.
I've done that
Yep.
before. I'm not impressed.
To be fair, it also wasn't full.
Yeah.
That makes me very uncomfortable. Nope. Wow. Really, guys? Oh, dear God. The Nightmare Garden. No. It's terrifying. Oh,
Just imagine
dear.
having this guy live on your block.
I would burn it down. Oh, no. Stop. That's...
Don't.
Oh. That woman looks terrifying.
Ah. That was funny to me.
What the fuck? Who is this? Is that the niece or whatever? Or that chick?
But the restraining order and all.
It is her. Why was that so weird?
Because they came by earlier, remember, and they found him in a precarious situation.
Thank God. Oh, what the fuck?
What's that dog doing? What is that? Oh my God.
What is happening? Why didn't they just end the movie? Just stop it.
Stop
Just
it now.
stop.
End it.
Oh my God. What's happening? What?
Yep.
Is that a giant toilet? How? How? Why? Why would he have a giant toilet?
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go.
He doesn't get a bed or a room, but he gets a fucking giant toilet? How did he wipe?
God, it's gonna be awkward when he becomes a teenager.
Oh my God. What's WC mean? Why does it say WC?
Thank
God.
So, thanks for hanging in there,
God.
guys, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
Peace.